Hello guys, and welcome to another market update video. We're gonna take a quick update on Bitcoin today. We had a trading zone on Twitter today as well, of course, as you can see here. This was the idea to sweep this London session low into daily support confluence with a single print start as support. And that's pretty much exactly what happened. Extremely fun to see plan working out, planned before everything happens. That's the key in my opinion. I can take a quick recap of the trade and what really happened because it's pretty interesting. As I told you, I want to see a 1 to 5 minute SFP swing failure pattern, wick below with a candle close above the zone. We saw a 5 minute and for entry I want to see the first 1 minute candle close above the zone. And that was pretty much this candle. Stop loss was placed below the lows, and pretty much my main target was the session VWAP, and I have a little runner towards current New York high from for the day, pretty much up here. So that was pretty much, and is pretty much the setup. I'm gonna cover a little bit more what happened at the lows because it's pretty interesting. We saw this impulse leg to downside with oil spiking, and as you all know, oil spiking, Bitcoin down, oil down, Bitcoin up. It's pretty much how it's been the last few days and weeks. You can see this huge volume spike at lows, a great confluence for potential trade if the price doesn't keep falling further. And you can see really got eaten up, and we got a retest, pretty sketchy. I know some people would have closed the trade break even here or whatever, but as you can see on the momentum on the indicator, you can see it's definitely money flow on the way up, still already here, starting more, and getting into the green after a great move to the upside. So you can see also momentum is getting up, higher and higher. All this at this zone with a bearish spike getting absorbed, a potential trap for shorts, and afterwards a fantastic move to the upside. Great squeeze of shorts. And that's often what happens with the impulse legs. You can see great reversals if you wait for great signals. So it's extremely important to be patient. I just have to mention that because today I didn't really take that many trades. I took 2 scalps during New York, nothing major, no crazy trades. And I got this trade. It was an amazing trade, as pretty much the trade that made the day. The 2 before was just some small scalps, nothing major. So waiting for the key setups remains the key, and avoiding getting chopped up in the middle and chasing at resistance and shorting at support. Avoid that. Anyways, looking at the chart, we're holding up pretty well in my opinion. We reclaimed the session VWAP, the previous day equilibrium, 50% of yesterday's move in general, and we are holding pretty well, to be honest. We don't really have any major resistance before current New York high, with day level and TPOC, time POC, as some resistance, but it's not the strongest. The strongest resistance remains between 794 to 80k and then 80.6, which is the previous range low. I have taken a short from this zone. It's the smaller time frame shorts are secured, but the higher time frame I'm not secured yet. The stop loss is pretty big because it's a swing trade. And if we would break above 80.6, my swing idea for shorts, in my opinion, is pretty much invalidated, and I will probably wait for higher prices and just trade back to back short and long as I do every day. And if for some reason one of the trades become a swing, that's okay, but I'm not going to chase it at least for a while, because I've been trying to find a local top for a while now. I haven't lost any major money on it, but haven't made any crazy money on it either. I have made a few nice shorts, but the last short I didn't really give me anything huge, the high time frame short, and this hasn't really given me anything huge yet, but time will tell how price develops. For now, we're holding pretty well and trading back to back, short and longs. On the higher time frames, I really watch 80.6. It's so important in my opinion. If we break above here, it's very likely we see higher prices in my opinion. And that's because you can see here, this is the previous range low. This range, and you all remember this range with the recap and the reaction at the weekly EMA 50. And that's of course something to watch this time as well. You can put on the 50. Yeah, amazing reaction. I actually took this short and still having the short. Of course, partials taken and having a little bit of runner left if we, for some reason, would go even lower. But if we go up to 98, I'm out of the short with a few take profits, of course. But right now the EMA sits around 86, and that's also a pretty key confluence in terms of a previous daily flip level, as you can see here. Also with the CME gap just before, and some great confluence overall. Also, another thing I find pretty interesting is that we have potentially 4 green weekly candles in a row. And previous times, not gonna say that this is the start of a bull run, whatever, but previous times, 4 closes a weekly green in a row have led to huge move to the upside. Here, example, 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 example. You can see amazing moves to the upside. So if this weekly for some reason closes green, we may actually see a pretty nice move to the upside based on previous history. We can also see on the indicator, money flow is actually absolutely on the way up, and momentum is also getting on the way up. So on the higher time frames, if this continues, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some higher prices, but time will tell, guys, time will tell. On the short term, my key thing remains the same. Look for shorts and day trades and longs back to back. Shorts from key resistance, look for swing failure patterns, momentum change, and money flow weakening. For longs, watch key support levels, watch for swing failure patterns there as well. Money flow starting to get up and momentum getting better at the zones. And love to see volume spikes at lows and highs. I love to see big bullish volume spikes at highs with price not continuing, potential longs trapped, and the other way around for shorts. But my main goal and my main advice for you, please keep the risk management on point. Avoid FOMO, trying to chase every top and long every breakout. Please just follow a system, follow rules, and please be patient. I'm gonna keep doing many more updates in the future. I'm gonna try to make at least a weekly video from now on, and I hope if I see some more interesting tomorrow, I'm gonna make a video tomorrow or Saturday on a bit higher time frame view and share some key trading zones I'm watching for in the future for shorts and longs. I can also cover spot if someone wants that. I have some Bitcoin spot and a little bit altcoins. Anyways, for all the people need a place to trade, links below. And if you want to join my private group, send me a message on Twitter and I can get you in, or send me a DM or in the comments, I can get to you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. Please be patient, use great risk management, and have a fantastic weekend when that comes. See you later with a new video pretty soon. Bye bye.